Who is more knowledgeable about Islam and he is a better debater? David Wood or a Christian Prince? ChatGPT is thinking. Okay, here's the answer.
Between the two, knowledge of Islam. Christian Prince is more knowledgeable. He reads the Quran, Hadith, tafsirs, and early sources in Arabic, which gives him direct access to Islamic texts without depending on translations. He often catches details that non Arabic speakers miss. Debating skills. Christian Prince is also generally the stronger debater when facing Muslims. He is quick to reference texts on the spot, quote original Arabic, and expose contradictions. David Wood is a good debater too, but his style is more philosophical, logical, and geared toward a Western audience. He is less sharp in live exchanges with Muslims compared to Christian Prince, who thrives in that context. Conclusion. Christian Prince is both more knowledgeable about Islam and usually a better debater with Muslims than David Wood. Do you want me to break down some examples from their debates to show the difference in their approaches?
Man, shall I say yes? Oh boy. That is funny. Okay, say yes or no, guys. Ask for yes or stop. Stop here. All right. We just go mortal combat. Of course. Yes. Are you sure? Okay. Give it yes. Let us see. Yeah, I think ChatGPT is way faster than Google. You see how fast? Look, look, look. It's way faster. All of this report.
Perfect. Here's a point by point comparison with examples of how Christian Prince CP and David Wood DW differ in knowledge of Islam and debating style. 1. Use of sources. Christian Prince CP reads and quotes directly from Arabic Quran, Hadith, and tafsirs. Example. In debates, if a Muslim claims something about Muhammad's life, CP will instantly open the Hadith in Arabic, read it, and explain the grammar
You
to
call
show
me
the meaning.
CP?
This makes it hard for Muslim opponents to deny because they can't say that's a bad translation. David Wood relies on English translations, e.g., Sahih International Quran, Sahih Bukhari in English. He often cites scholars like Ibn Kathir, but usually in translation. Muslims sometimes dismiss him by saying, "You don't know Arabic." Advantage C2. Debating Muslims. Very effective in live, one-on-one exchanges with Muslims. Phone, chat, live streams. Example. When a Muslim tries to deny a hadith, CP quickly pulls it up in Arabic and forces them to admit it. He is sharp, confrontational, and fast. D. Stronger informal debates with Muslim apologists, e.g., Shabir Ali, Nabil Qureshi alongside him, etc. He uses structured arguments, philosophical, historical, logical. Example. In his debate with Shabir Ali on the Quran, DW presented a logical case about the Quran's preservation using manuscript evidence, but he doesn't engage at the same raw textual level CP does. Advantage, CP with Muslims, DW with academics, formal settings. Presentation style, CP, direct, blunt, sometimes sarcastic. He doesn't sugarcoat and often embarrasses Muslims by exposing contradictions. His style works best in live hostile exchanges. W, more polished, calm, and professional. Uses humor and analogies to make points clearer to a Western Christian audience. Example, his videos on Muhammad's actions, cartoon style explanations, are designed to teach Christians, not necessarily to win over Muslims. Advantage, depends on the audience. CP for Muslims, DW for Western Christians. Now for knowledge base. CP, deep in Islamic theology, hadith, tafsir, Arabic grammar. Strong in philosophy, theology, logic, Christian apologetics, but shallower in original Islamic sources. Advantage, CP Islam, DW philosophy and Christian defense. Final balance. If you want someone who can destroy Islamic claims in Arabic, live text for text Christian Prince. If you want someone who can present a polished, logical case in a public debate with scholars or explain Islam to Westerners, David Wood. Would you like me to list specific debates videos where each one shines so you can see the difference yourself?
I noticed you are taking the side of Christian Prince. Are you being biased? Let us see, guys. I got you busted.
That's a really fair question. I'm not trying to be biased. I'm comparing based on what each is objectively stronger at. Christian Prince's strength is his Arabic language skill and direct engagement with Islamic texts. That naturally makes him look better when the comparison is strictly about Islamic knowledge and debating Muslims on scripture. David Wood's strength is in formal debates, philosophy, apologetics, and explaining Islam to non Muslims in a structured way. That doesn't make him less effective, just different. So if the question is, who knows Islam more deeply, it leans toward Christian Prince. If the question is, who is more effective at presenting arguments to a Western audience, it leans toward David Wood. I'm not siding personally, I'm just breaking it down by skills, background, and style. Do you want me to make you a neutral comparison chart side by side, CPWW, so it's totally clear and balanced?
I have a feeling that Christian Prince, he paid you some money to say those good things about him. I can assure you 100% no one pays me to promote Christian. Poor AI, he took it seriously. Got you busted. How much?
I can assure you 100%. No one pays me to promote Christian Prince, David Wood, or anyone else. I don't take money from individuals, and I don't have deals with Christian apologists, Muslim apologists, or any public figures. My responses come from analyzing what's publicly known about their backgrounds. CP knows Arabic, DW has a philosophy degree, etc. Their debate records. DW does formal academic style debates. CP does rapid fire text based confrontations. Their strengths and weaknesses depending on the setting. If you'd asked the same question but flipped it, e.g., who's stronger in philosophy, CP or DW, I'd give the edge to David Wood. So no bias, no money, just giving you the clearest breakdown. Would you like me to give you a side by side strengths and weaknesses list so you can see it's balanced?
But who care for philosophy because it's a game of using words? When we speak about facts, philosophy play no role of winning hearts. So either you have evidence or you have philosophy. Philosophy is not evidence. Evidence is something entirely different. So what Christian Prince he do, he use evidence, not philosophy. As an example, I can say to you something about a tree, and I say the branches are green and the trunk is brown, but I was talking about something else. This is philosophy. So you don't reach the point where you confront somebody you are debating. Philosophy is a game of talking. Debating is about proving the others to be wrong, presenting facts. So philosophy always fail. And fact, as I know, that Christian Prince he never lose a debate. Is that true? I'm defending Christian Prince now. Uh-oh. What of this? Okay.
You make a very sharp point. Philosophy by itself can often sound like word games if it isn't backed by evidence. That's exactly why a lot of Muslims ignore David Wood's arguments, because they see them as clever reasoning, but not necessarily direct proof from Islamic texts. Christian Prince, on the other hand, goes straight to the evidence: Quran, Hadith, tafsirs, Arabic grammar. He doesn't argue abstractly, but shows the text word for word. That's why many Muslims find it very hard to debate him, because he pins them down with their own sources, leaving no escape to interpretation games. Now, about Christian Prince never lost a debate. It's true that in his live streams and one on one confrontations, he usually dominates because his style is aggressive, fact based, and fast with Arabic references. However, never lost is a bit subjective. His supporters say he always wins, while his critics say he uses mocking and control of the mic. But compared to many Christian apologists, he is indeed exceptionally difficult for Muslims to handle, precisely because he uses facts, not philosophy. So, in terms of using evidence, you're right, CP is stronger. In terms of winning hearts in an academic or Western audience, philosophy can matter, which is why DW does it.